All right, phrase chunks. What do I mean by phrase chunks? This is what I recommend you do instead of learning grammar. Does it really matter when you go to the store? Does it really matter if you know the difference between present continuous and present simple? I don't think so. It's not going to make your life easier to get what you want. The attendant or the store clerk's not going to understand you better just because you remember the rules. What you need to remember are the phrases you're going to use the most often, and you need to understand and master pronouncing them in a way that's clear so that you can just add different things on top of it. You can make your life really easy because the things that you're saying, you know that people are going to understand easily. All right, should we make it a little bigger? Let's make it a little bigger. All right, so asking for what you need. if you're learning a language for either life or work, these are things you're going to need to start doing from day one. So let's get in here and break it down a little bit. So the first thing we want to do is find out which are our content words, which are our function words. So we know need is a verb. It's one of the important parts. That's going to be highlighted. We just went over this reduction. An I is small. The person's looking at you. They know you're talking about you. Right? So we have to be patient, bring the energy up. Vibration, musicality, pitch. I need some. Not I need some. This I need some. I need some. If you hear yourself going I, then you're not bringing your voice from your bodies. I need some. Right? What? Time? So put an emphasis on the vowel, not the T. Keep the vibration going to the end. I need some time. I need some time. Don't listen to the letters, listen to the vibration. Next one. Help. You hear I put all the energy in L, not help. Help is help. I need some help. I need some help. Coffee. I need some coffee. I need some coffee. All right, look at the next one. This one's fun. This one, I think, is a phrase that I hear. This is one of the phrases I hear the most from students. Like, because I'm asking them, how's your practice going, this and that. They're always trying. And, right, trying is, I think, I'm not a grammar freak, but I think it's almost always followed by to, right? So, if you saw the flat T live, you'll know we're not going to say, well, we've done flap T and schwa live. So you should know how to break this down. If you don't know how to break this down, go watch the videos. Breaking it down exactly the way, why and how and when. But we're not going to say do. We're going to say duh, duh. Listen to the difference. Do, duh, do, duh, do, duh. So it sounds like this. I'm trying to. Not I'm trying to. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. It's I'm trying to. All right. And we're going to say find. I'm trying to find. Listen how much find stands out when I make those function words small. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find. And that way, right? The person knows, try, okay, what's going to be more important? Find. It's so obvious what's going on. Okay, so we're going to say the link. Not that. I'm going to do a whole lesson on TH, but if you're sticking your tongue all the way out between your teeth, you need to go to my YouTube channel, Boost Up English, and watch my TH video because native speakers do not stick their tongue between the teeth. Listen to this. Listen to the pitch, musicality, vibration, up and down. I'm trying to find the link. Was that too fast? Let me slow it down. Repeat after me. I'm trying to find the link. Did you focus on the vibration or did you focus on the letters? Focus on the vibration. Focus on the pitch. I'm trying to find the link. So make sure you know how to say I'm trying to, at least, find, maybe you're going to change that, but I'm trying to is something you're going to say all the time when you're speaking. Or a good one. Vibration, musicality, a good one. I'm trying to find a good one. I'm trying to find a good one. Next, ing, fur. No vowel. We just looked at reductions. This is a reduction. No vowel. We want this vowel to stand out, and we want this to stay out of the way. Look at this. I'm looking for. I'm looking for. I'm looking for. This is good. Look at this. 3 unstressed syllables in a row. Sounds like this. Further. Further. I'm looking for the report. So look, all this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 syllables, only 2 important sounds in the whole thing. Other than that, the important sound is just the vibration, the musicality. But there's only 2 things that need to stand out. Look at this. I'm looking for the report. I'm looking for the report. Like that. Or I'm looking for a place. I'm looking for a place. But if you're walking around US or talking to your colleagues, say, I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're making it harder for them to understand you. And what's the point of that? What is the point of that? We're not here to speak English in the most difficult way possible for a native speaker. Maybe non-native speaker might prefer that. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Or I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Like that. Oh, look at this one. Don't get intimidated. We're going to run the same play. Vibration, pitch, resonance, contrast. These are 2 function words. Do you. I'm not saying do you. If you come up and you say do you. I'm already confused. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? No. Do you know? Do you know where I can you hear this? I'm not saying can. Listen to the vibration. Where I can. Do you know where I can? Do you know where I can? Here, again, this is a classic example of how you can't look at the word and understand how to pronounce it, because I'm not going to say get. I'm not saying like like bed. This vowel is so common and it's so commonly used and it doesn't really tell us anything. We don't say get, we say get, it. Right? Listen, do you know where I can get? Not do you know where I can get? Sorry, do you know where I can get? Do you know where I can get? Can get. Can get. Vibration. Do you know where I can get? Do you know where I can get? You should be practicing that. If you're trying to improve your English, you speak English every day, there's no reason why you wouldn't pronounce this phrase the same way with musicality. Do you know where I can get? All right, we're gonna say 1. Do you know where I can get 1? 1, right? Do you know where I can get 1? Or do you know where I can get that? Do you know where I can get that? This is a good example because this is a word that has changed from function to content. A lot of times the word that is a function word, but in this case it's important. It's like, do you know where I can get that? I bet these are all the same. Look, do you know where I can find? Do you know where I can find it? Again, I hope you didn't start listening to the individual letters again just because we switched phrases. We're running the same play each time. It's the most predictable language. It's the most predictable team ever. This team runs the same play. Do you know where I can find? And listen to how I link this. Listen to how I link. We'll do a lesson on this, but this is consonant to vowel linking. So if the word finishes with a consonant sound, next sound is a vowel, that consonant sound gets moved over. Find it, dit. All right, so I'm saying, do you know where I can find it? Do you know where I can find it? Do you know where I can find more? Do you know where I can find more? Only 3 important sounds here. This one's barely important. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know where I can? Is where is a little bit important too. But what's really important? Find more. All right, look at this one. Do you have any? Vinny? Do you have Vinny? Listen to the way I'm saying this. I'm not saying have any. I'm saying have any. Listen to how my voice never stops. I'm not saying have any. It's have any. Because musicality, pitch, vibration, connection to the body. Again, do. It's really small. Do. Do you have any? Vinny. Right? Linking V to A. Have any. The E is silent. The E doesn't affect the linking. Okay, so here, what? 2 sounds that are going to stand out. Have and left. Do you have any left? Do you have any left? You hear that? Do you have any? 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 Why does it sound different? Because you're used to listening to letters and we're not. Do you have any? Do you have any? Do you have any left? Do you have any left? Or do you have any? Do you have any? Do you have any left? Do you have any left? Vibration, vowels, pitch. It's easy. English is easy. Now that you found, my channel is easy. Make it less complicated. It was hard before. Now it's easy. Do you have any time? Do you have any time? Do you have any? Do you have any? My voice never stops. Musical vibration. Do you have any time? All right, last one. We just talked about this. Sorry if you're late. You can go back or you can watch the replay. We talked about how to pronounce this. We're not going to say some. We're not going to say some. We're not going to say some. We're going to say some. None of those options are what we're going to say. It's a reduction. We're going to say some. Look, some. I'm speaking without my mouth. I'm speaking with a vibration here in the body. Do you have some? Do you have some? Do. I'm not saying do you as fast as I can. I'm saying do you. It's just short. Do. And this is where I control the length. You have way more control over your voice down here in the diaphragm than in the mouth. I know it doesn't seem correct, or it seems counterintuitive at first, but this is where you're controlling the stream of your voice. Do you have some water? Right? I didn't say water. I said water with musicality and vibration. Do you have some water? Do you have some, but it's all in one connected group. Do you have some water? Do you have some ideas? Look at that, more consonant to vowel linking. That E silent doesn't affect anything. So I'm saying, my ideas. Do you have some ideas? Like that. So there you guys go. Look, what is this? The third set of phrase chunks that we've done. Asking for what you need. So there's no reason that you can't just boost up your English fast. Are there other ways to ask for what you need? Yeah, but is this enough to get you going and, make you sound pro? Absolutely. So if you're serious about it, you should spend at least a whole week just drilling these paying attention to what I talked about. Making it sound, making it sound the way that the native speaker expects, not the way that's most comfortable for your ears.